Well, let's dive right into it. If someone told you that they were in a mutual jerk situation, if two guys engaged in a mutual jerk, are you?
I'm playing with Jackie's gum.
Ah!
I thought it was just a rapper.
That's my bad.
yeah, we know. We know.
It's not full gum. It's in a wrapper.
So we got the jar. Josh came in this morning on the honor code. Just walked in like Kramer, throwing down his money. I'm out. Just put $1 in and walked out saying, I just said I wish I would die. It's like the most honorable thing I've ever seen. A mutual jerk.
I think a mutual jerk. My mind immediately went to cross jerk.
Yes.
Just
or not even
an X marks the spot jerk.
Yeah.
Just fucking two guys going like that.
Well,
but now
I
I
could
think
even see. So you're that means side by side. What about if you're like you're doing like
a road jerk? They call that.
Yeah. I'm thinking if we're standing face to face, just looking at each other's eyes.
They call it the rope pull.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it could. I think that's more normal. I think if you're laying in bed, you're doing the cross.
I think you're just jerking yourself.
So just totally side by side.
So if I were to tell you, me and a female were involved in mutual masturbation,
agreed.
I'd be jerking myself. She would be fingering
Well,
herself.
but that's masturbation implies you're doing it to yourself. Jerking off can go either way. I jerked him off. I jerked myself off.
True.
So a mutual masturbation, I totally agree. That's everyone touching themselves. A mutual jerk, I think, implies we jerked each other's dicks simultaneously. It could
now,
also
what if I add the word
mean
sesh? What about a mutual jerk sesh? I think you're jerking yourself again.
What is there a chance that much like with men and women sometimes, unless you're like 69ing, it's like you go then I go. What if it's like he jerked me off to completion and then I jerked him off to completion?
No, I wouldn't think that. I think you gotta have, because you just once you're done, you're done.
There's simultaneous.
If I was like fucking having a mutual masturbation session with a girl,
I would be so.
And
mad
I
for a
came
second.
first, and she's like, I'm gonna go now. I'd be like, you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm getting out of here.
No, man.
Like, I'm gonna go watch TV in the other room. I don't give a fuck what you do.
You know, I've seen plenty of porn. Once I'm done sifting through defeated sex fight videos on Pornhub, you see these videos where like a guy keeps going afterwards, or they keep filming, or they do some extra shit, playing with the cum and all this crazy shit, and then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna do that. And then I come and I'm like, I'm fucking out of here, man. I'm fucking out of here. I'm gonna go make some waffles.
I got time to watch a cream pie drip on
Yeah.
I gotta go put my pants on before you see me naked.
You think we're gonna snowball here? I gotta put my shirt back on so you don't see my fucking gut, okay, man? No worse look than when you got no pants on and a shirt on. You know what I mean? You're Winnie the Poohing with some girl and you just came? No.
If I gotta watch anything, that means we gotta turn lights on, which means you're not gonna be with me anymore. So I'm out.
Totally agree. If you want something to occur in our bedroom session, make sure it happens before I come. Because afterwards, if you're asking me like, can you do that thing, or actually that's a little bit wrong. Like if it was a really piss poor performance and I need to go down on you or I owe you one, I'll keep going. But if it's something like, oh, we said we were gonna do that thing, nah.
Yeah,
we'll do that next time.
My eyes are bigger than my stomach.
Exactly.
In every single situation.
100%. And there's no dessert stomach coming through here. There's no extra gear here. When I'm done, I'm done. You know?
Once I finish, you ask me to do anything. It's like you might as well be asking a sloth to go run a marathon.
Not happening.
I'm like, I'm just gonna chill in this tree.
Nothing.
Eat this fucking
dishes. Nothing. No, yeah, and it's not like the old the cliche of like, oh, I'm like a tranquilized bear, like I'll fall asleep. It's just like I'm just not doing anything sexual anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done,
yeah.
You
want to lay here and watch TV? Perfect.
Sure, but it's just
I'll order food.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll do all the other things.
The bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna cook. Well, I'll probably cook food too. No, I am still an alive person.
I will go on DoorDash for you, and that's about it.
All right, hang on though. I just got an idea.
Are we gonna jerk each other off?
Well, just try and see if you can stay on pace.
Stand up.
Oh, we're going up for it.
Well, that's the other thing.
It's gonna be hard in this area.
Stand up.
You wouldn't stand up.
So you're laying down.
Bro, it's hard enough to jerk myself off when I'm standing up, let alone another dude.
Well, that's why you've never been a shower guy, but that is one of the trials and tribulations of the shower. Where all of a sudden you're like leaning over, you're like, can this end?
Bro, because you gotta like flex. But I don't think fucking I like flex all my leg muscles when I'm like fucking like sexing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so if I'm flexing all my leg muscles while I'm standing, I'm on my tiptoes, and it's just
a good workout.
It's just weird.
It's a good workout.
It's just like.
All right, so.
I have that goddamn fucking shadow from my shower. Remember, I've drawn you a picture of it before, where it's just a horrible look. It's just
yeah. And that's the noise you make too, isn't it?
I don't make any noise. I'm a silent masturbator. Silent fucker.
You're a silent comer?
Yeah, definitely.
You'll just
well,
be
like when I'm fucking jerking off, yeah.
Will you just be like,
bro?
like, is there even any sound?
Bro, if we turned all the lights off in this room, I could come and you guys would have no idea.
Look me down in the eyes, just like you blink once.
Yeah.
Did you come? I just
Bro,
blinked.
I wouldn't even fucking blink. I'd sit on my tiptoes real quick.
Heavens to Betsy. Do you ever hear of that game? I was gonna ask if you played the game. I would hope not, but maybe, I don't know. You ever heard of the game of like it's called like Smiles or something with the word smile? You sit down. This is probably, you probably can't do this kind of stuff anymore. Probably can't even talk about it on a podcast. But the legend I heard in high school was that these guys all sat around a table.
Stoneface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just she goes underneath and blows you and like you can't you have like a stone face.
guess
You think,
who's
oh, you're
getting
getting
their
blown
dick
because
sucked.
she just bounces around or she picks one person.
Yeah. No, bounces around.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Did you ever do it?
I've never done it. No,
So you have your
Milton
friends?
Milton Academy has.
That's
though.
what I mean. Yeah.
The Milton Academy
So
hockey team got in quite a bit of trouble.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. It's a pretty precarious situation.
Yeah.
But it was
And then
confirmed
they
to
got
be
back,
happened.
This is trouble back in the day too.
Yeah,
when you
so
could
that
just do
happens
anything
now.
You wanted.
Yeah. I knew
There
all
weren't even
these-
laws back then. It was like 2007.
Right.
You do whatever the fuck you wanted.
I mean, what the story I heard was, all the older guys and all these fucking like Guidos who did it with each other, and I always questioned whether or not it happened. This, since it was like a
Yeah, this was
investigation,
there
it
was
happened.
there was a
So
reckoning for this.
Boy,
one.
I'll
I think
tell
like
you
everyone
what.
got kicked out of school.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, the girls doing those things. There's a father at home, man.
It is.
There's a goddamn father at home being like, "Where's my daughter?" And it's like she's under the table blowing.
It's
a hockey
basically
team.
it was
to
in
Betsy.
fucking Shameless.
It was.
And it wasn't so. Yeah, I mean it was Stoneface. It was shit. The girl. Then it gets real dark.
Well, let's maybe move on from that.
Well, no. It's
Was
a
it the
TV
redhead?
show. It's not a real thing.
Was it the redhead?
No,
Debbie?
it was the girl. No. It wasn't one of those kids. She was blowing Lip and Ian.
Oh, okay.
And the dad kills himself.
Ian's gay.
Yeah, Ian's not gay yet. It's season 1.
Okay, got it.
And
yeah.
and she's like sucking his dick on the table. Dad drops an apple, bends over to pick
Sees
it up.
it, yeah.
Sees her. Then she tattoos like whore across her stomach. No, whore down her arm because they're very religious.
Yeah.
And then she's like, they go to like a purity class. And she stands up and just talks about fucking. Some people are like, I kissed, and then she sits back down. She's like, I took my friend's like 18-inch black dildo, and she
Coming back to
this
me.
stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he goes home and kills himself. He jumps in the ocean.
Right.
Jumps in the
yeah,
river.
with the bricks, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's jerk each other off.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, that's the plot of Shameless season 1.
now the reason I asked
the
about
plot of a
standing
show
up
that came out
was
15 years ago.
I knew two of my friends in college. They said they called it that she went skiing. She was sitting on a trash can, and they were standing up side by side.
It's trash can.
And she was jerking them off like this.
Why would you sit on a trash can?
I don't know. It was just like I think it was kind of like they're gonna sit, we're gonna stand, you're gonna sit, and I don't know. That was what was
They had
there.
an Oscar the Grouch
so
fetish.
But now even that, I ask you this: if you were sitting on the trash can,
Yeah.
would you? I think I would go like this. I don't think I would do this. That feels hard to me. This feels like this is your natural movement. You're running, you're walking, your arms are pumping. This feels like I'm
Well, I'd give you a better one like this. I think I'd probably go like this, and quickly I'd realize like this is the way you do
That's
it.
what I mean. I'm tired from doing this like 5 times. This is or you know what? That's really what it is. It's not this. It's
I feel like we're kind of doing the Silicon Valley thing
yeah,
right
it does feel that way. I would do them side by side, facing each other, and I would go like this.
Oh no, this is too hard.
This is the most natural movement we do.
This is just running, baby. I'd probably fucking.
Because the girls are always doing this, the girls in porn are always down
yeah,
here
they're not
going
really.
like this.
They're not on beat.
No, they would.
They're not like bump,
You would
bump,
never
bump,
see
bump.
They're fist pumping.
They're
That's the
just going-
Jersey Shore. That's the
They're
fucking
more
Tommy
like
cheese balls.
This is so many fucking bad videos we're showing right
Yeah. I'm sure none of them are flattering in any way, shape, or form.
Like I'd come like this.
So anyway.
See, like I think
Our arms would be hitting.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
think-
like, you know what it is? It's like fighting for the armrest in the airplane.
yeah.
It's like, no, I'm going over here. No, I'm going back here. I'm going up
and like you gotta really get on beat. Like you got, and I don't have
And
rhythm.
really, if I'm like holding you and you're hitting it, that's
Yeah.
gonna hurt. I'm
You're
gonna
twisting and stuff.
My dick's gonna pop. The whole
Yeah,
thing
if
is a
we're in the
mess.
middle of a mutual jerk, I'm probably gonna be like, look, man, let's make this a mutual masturbation because a mutual jerk isn't really doing it for me.
I also think that that's
Keep
the
punching
better
my
way to.
balls.
Yeah, yeah.
If I just kept hitting your hand down, you're like, didn't want to go that far.
It's like boom, 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 boom. Your balls are bouncing off my hand and like back against your paint.
I'd take 4 ball punches and then I'd say, you know what, let's move on.
Somebody cancel this goddamn show for the love
I meant
of
let's
God.
move on from the ball punches.
No, I know. I mean, I know what you meant. I'm also just saying this is ridiculous. But that also, all of this experiment led me to believe, and my official final answer is that it must be some sort of mutual masturbation, because that would be a whole production.
It's too much.
I do believe the Nordic track is a thing, though.
But you're not
what do they
using
call
both
that?
hands then.
Yeah, I know that. So
It
I
would be
just
like an
this.
exchanged hand.
It's almost like you're getting shanked.
Yeah, but then I feel like
what's the Dutch
it's
rudder?
kinda
You know the
hard.
Dutch rudder?
Yeah, that's a rim job in a fucking
Oh, then
thing,
that's
right?
well, maybe I'm wrong. That's
No?
where I hold my
Oh,
dick
yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
move my
yeah.
arm for me.
What's the rim job in the thing?
The rusty trombone.
Rusty trombone.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Maybe like another jar. Maybe like a Jackie jar where she just goes, oh, God damn it. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our
That's
clips.
about what I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even, I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.